listen to one and only Mr. TMI. Now check it. He's Mr. TMI, known as the Bear Man, aka homie the Black Sheep. He got the news, the stories, the topics, and so many things that you won't believe. Dropping these jewels and knowledge and giving advice and perspective on everything. He got them hard discussions, rolling, driven, buzzing, tune in, don't miss anything. Bringing the best variety and different guests, keeping it real and less, the dress to impress. Every day chasing the check, follow, subscribing, requesting, time to decompress. Get everything off his chest, taking you guys on the quest into the mind of the podcast champion, and then telling y'all what he suggests. New season looking brighter, another level, take it higher. With all this info he acquired, giving whole stories the entire. Only here to inspire. Feel the heat, he on fire. Now hoping I got your attention, the champ in the building. Y'all watching Mr. TMI.
Yeah. It is Tuesday night. That's right. TMI News, hosted by Mr. TMI Tate. I hope y'all can hear. I hope y'all can see. Because it's going down tonight, man. We ain't got nothing. It's just me and you, and we got raw news tonight. We gonna talk about some news. Also, get your Laugh-A-Mania tickets right now. Eventbrite.com, man. Tickets are limited. Everybody VIP. Man, a hell of a buffet. All you can eat dinner. Then you got Laugh-A-Mania show, and then you have the Laugh-A-Mania 3 after party. So make sure that you get your tickets now. In the meantime, I'm running things by myself because I know I told y'all I was gonna have a new assistant, but she's needing assistance right about now. But that's okay. That's okay. We still here. We still in this thing. We're gonna try to do it on our own. Share it. Hey, if you out there, share the video. Whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you share the video because it's going down. It's going down. TMI News, man. Shout out to first of all, I'm gonna send a shout out to Dexter Givens. His open mic that was at Irvin Punchline was off the chain, man. There were so many comedians there, man. Oh my goodness. It was so dope, man. Honestly, seeing a lot of people that I don't get to see all the time, as well as some of them I only know online. But the love that was shown when I was there, man, so much love. Everybody was so cool. Everybody was just there to put in that work. So congratulations to all of y'all, man. I definitely let me check my mic because I told y'all I'm doing this on my own. So okay, yeah, sounds good. I'm sounding good. I don't know if I'm froze or not, but I'm sounding good. Am I froze? Hold on, let me double check some stuff. I got you gotta make sure you look good, you play good, you smell good, you smell good, then nobody talk about your mom. Now, and saying all that, for those who's joining, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hey, we got a lot going on, man. Shout out to everybody that I saw out there kicking it, man. Again, Punchline on Tuesday. No, I'm sorry. Punchline on Thursday nights was definitely banging. Don't let me forget. Let me tell you something. The funnest open mic, in my opinion, is Happy Angie, man. Happy Angie do a open mic at 50s Lounge in Mesquite. For those of us who live out of town, God dog it, Dallas and Arlington and all that. For those of us who live an hour and something away from the regular open mics, we really appreciate 50s Lounge. Shout out. They got some good food too, man. And they got a like a little young chef girl in there. I gotta get her name because that's wrong to call her a little chef girl. But she young, but she can cook her ass off. All of the young guys, y'all need to go to 50s Lounge and go get that little chef because lady, look, she cool and she know how to cook. Half of y'all out here don't know how to cook. Y'all think that cooking with Kaya is cooking. And honestly, she shake her butt for the first 10, 15 minutes of the video. And then the rest of that look like project food. It's like food that you could cook in the like food, like it look like a project plate. You ever seen a project plate? It look good, but it look like it's gonna mess your stomach up too. It just be a little bit too runny just to be, you know, mac and cheese or something like that. And then she makes simple stuff like, ooh, I made you a burger. No, I'm just playing. I actually like cooking with Kaya, but I'm telling y'all, 50s Lounge got some great food, man. Great food. And it's a great vibe. Great vibe. I love to just go up there and just vibe out, man, and practice some of my stuff, man, as far as what I'm delivering to the stage. So, man, Thursday nights, hey, punchline. First of all, punchline, you got to get there on Wednesday night in order to sign up for Thursday night. God damn. It was a lot of I'm telling you like this, man. One thing y'all better, I'm gonna tell y'all this secret. White people know about this open mic and they don't be late. Matter of fact, they be early. And when we think we getting there early, we late as hell. I got there at 7 o'clock. Do y'all know the damn list was shut down at 7 o'clock? At 7 o'clock, you couldn't even sign it. It was that many people that signed up. And they said, I spoke with one of my comedian friends. They said they got there at 5:30. It don't start until 7. They got there at 5:30 and they was number 27. White people ain't playing with y'all. White people be there for brunch signing up. So you better get your ass there and you better sign up. What up, Vic? I see you out there, brother. Share that video for me, man. We're going to get into some news in a minute, but I got to hype up Laugh-O-Mania, man. Laugh-O-Mania, the tickets on sale, man. We rolling. And I got some stuff as well as other people got some stuff for y'all ass for Laugh-O-Mania, man. Let me explain this too, because I have gotten some inquiries from other entertainers, comedians, singers, dancers, and all kind of stuff. And, some may feel like the card is thick. Here's the thing. We like to give a full show. One thing about us is when you spend your money with us, because we respect the fact that you spending your money with us. You spending your evening with us. So one thing that we want to make sure is that you full when you leave. And I'm talking about whether it's food, entertainment, or socializing. We want to make sure you full when you leave Laugh-O-Mania, because Laugh-O-Mania is a one year, what do you call it? Annual event. I'm trying to be smart. It's an annual event. So therefore, we want Laugh-O-Mania to be that Super Bowl of comedy show. So we want to give y'all a hell of a card. Like it's almost like when Canelo fought Terrence Crawford. Ain't nobody complained about how many damn fights was on that card before you get to the main event. So that's what we want to do. We want to fatten up. We want to fatten it up with some heavy hitters. Also, we got a pre-show. Our pre-show is for the comedians that haven't been doing it that long, but they've been killing the little time that they've been doing it. So shout out to my boy JD Love and Taylor B. They holding the pre-show down. The pre-show is for comedians that are, don't have that much time in the game, but actually get to perform in front of a real comedy crowd. A lot of times when they perform, it's in front of open mic, which is a lot of comedians and stuff like that. Man, you got to get that feel and that rush from that real crowd that done paid some money to come and see your behind. So that's the opportunity that the pre-show provide, man. And I'm happy that those two are on the pre-show this year. Then you get into the main show. I want to kick it off with some music, man, with some talent. Because again, we want to focus on and put out the ones that we see, man, they talented as hell, man. I just want them to get in front of that crowd and wow the crowd when I was watching when they was doing their thing. So we got Haley J. I'm gonna tell you just like this. That's a little young Beyonce there. That's a little young. She got that little Beyonce in her. I'm telling y'all. So y'all need to come out, check out Haley J. Then we gonna get into the real show. Real show. And I'm sorry, it's already a real show at that point. I ain't gonna lie. That from the pre-show to the vocalist, that's some shows by itself. That's some shows by itself. But then we gonna kick it off with me. I'm coming out. Not like that. I ain't coming out like that. Whoa. But I'm coming out to set the crowd on fire, man. I'm coming out to bring that energy, and I'm coming out to show y'all that I can do this thing. See, a lot of people don't think I can really do it because they ain't never seen it. Y'all know how we are. We don't believe it until we see it. Well, at Laugh-O-Mania on April 11, you're going to see Mr. TMI in action. Some of y'all have seen me in action already, and it's like a well-kept secret. You know what I'm saying? Like, they seen me, and they like, damn, dude, you good, and all that other stuff. You need to come out. Well, I don't want to water y'all down with my stuff, so that's why I ain't out that much. And then on top of that, I'm old now. Hell, I be tired. I can't be at no damn open mic at 10 o'clock, 11, 12 o'clock at night, every goddamn night. I'm tired. Shit, I got a full-time job, and I got a full-time other stuff at home. You know what I'm saying? And I be tired. So if I get out one time a week, it's a benefit. It's a bonus. Oh my God. So in saying all that, Mr. TMI, then Lisa Love. Lisa Love is a main event. And she opened the show. So the show gonna be on fire. On fire with Lisa Love. Then after that, the one, I didn't say the two. I didn't say the three. The one. Because it's only one. Thomas J is coming out to do his damn thing. And you talking about a person with a chip on their damn shoulder? Y'all, when he get on that stage, he gonna try to destroy. After Thomas J, you have the feature, who is a headliner in any city, on any night, at any time, doing any amount of time. This young lady here, I done seen her a few times, and every time she has had me on the floor. Not the floor, the flow. Kelana Spiller is one of the baddest comics. I'm not going to say female because she kicking male ass too. One of the baddest comics all around. I'm not going to put her in a certain spot. Wherever she go, she going to be the baddest. I'm telling y'all, it's not a game. And then we bringing out a legend in the game. He done it all, y'all. He done it all. He done been on all stages. Remember when Puffy had a comedy show? He did that. This man is in one of the hit movies in 2025, Unexpected Christmas, with Lil Rel and a couple of other mega stars. Major role. And stage destroyer, none other than Howie Bell. If you don't know Howie Bell, I am bold enough to say you don't know comedy. You don't know comedy. Just talking about that lineup is a lot. Is a lot. And then, how you say by highly requested or no further ado? No, ain't no further ado. But last year, I'll be for real, Laugh-O-Mania 2 was definitely a hit. Thank you, Life and Deep Ellum. Y'all did a hell of a job. We packed the place out. But after the show was over, everybody was like, damn, y'all ain't got no after party? Damn, where we gonna go and kick it? Where we gonna go chill? Where we gonna go network? I said, we ain't going nowhere. Y'all getting y'all ass, take y'all ass home. I'm gone. But I didn't think about that this time. I said, you know what? The people are requesting to spend time with us after the show. So you got to make it happen. You got to give us an after party. And that's what we did. And if you have never, ever, ever seen, first of all, TK's Comedy Club, the facility itself, beautiful location, beautiful venue. But the after party is in the secret cave underneath the damn club in the speakeasy. And when I tell you this speakeasy looks better than 70% of Chicago 2-bedroom apartments. This speakeasy, badass. If I had this speakeasy, I would never come outside. But we gonna be down there partying. DJ Solo is gonna be hooking it up for us on the what'd you say, on the ones and twos. Is that what they say? Is that too old, or is it still on the ones and twos? DJ Solo gonna be putting it down, and we gonna be doing our thing. So make sure that y'all go to eventbrite.com, and it's one ticket price, but you get everything for the night. Everything for the night. And we got a couple of take homes. You get everything for the night, and we got a couple of take homes. We try to make sure that your bang, your buck, you gonna feel, well, how you say it? That you gonna feel the bang for your buck. We try to make sure of that. And when I tell y'all, I'm talking about who gonna be on stage. You don't never know who gonna be in our crowd. Last year, we had Shucky Ducky in the crowd. We had my boy Stevie Ray in the crowd. We had a couple of other names in the crowd. Tregeal Wade, the sister of Dwayne Wade. We have quite the crowd that you want to network with. We had Sophia. We had Adrian Black, AD. Yo, we had some names. We had Victor McCowan. God damn it, he a celebrity, god dog it. He in the movies. We had me. I'm in the movies. Yeah, me. I've been in a couple of movies. I done died in a couple of. Have I been died in? I done died in a couple of them. I ain't gonna lie, boy. When I was younger, I said, I just want to be in a movie. I don't even care if I die. But damn it, I done died about 3 times in the movie. So I guess my wish came true. So in saying that, make sure y'all get y'all Laugh-A-Mania tickets, man. It's gonna be a blast. We gonna have some fun. And I don't know about y'all, but it's gonna be packed. And I'm telling y'all, seating is limited. So don't hold out. Don't do no black ass shit like hold out into the paycheck before a day before the event and then try to buy your tickets. And then y'all gonna be mad at me because ain't no damn tickets. I done been there before with it. Man, what? I tried to go on and buy my ticket and it's not letting me because it's sold out. I tried to told you weeks ago. Get your damn ticket so we won't have that problem. Because y'all know my wife don't play at the door. She kicks a lot of ass at that door. So y'all know you ain't got no ticket. You ain't getting in. I don't give a damn who you are. So Laugh-A-Mania. You never know who's gonna be there. But we got to get into some news, man. This is TMI News. This is not an hour-long Laugh-A-Mania promotional standpoint network, whatever. So we're gonna get into some news. Let's go ahead and talk about it. That ain't it. That's it. Y'all, man, RIP to the wonderful, wonderful, legendary KiKi Shepard. From what I understand, allegedly, KiKi Shepard passed away from a massive heart attack and in her home, and she was 74 years old. And when I saw this, it hit me a little bit, man, because when I was a youngster, if not a kid, if not a baby, Showtime at the Apollo was major in the black community. Showtime at the Apollo came before, things like BET and what is that other one? Rap Basement and all that other stuff. When we wanted to get put on with our talent, and so many of our talented people got put on through Showtime at the Apollo, and I'm talking about well before Steve Harvey was the host or anything of that nature. You got KiKi, you got Sandman Sims that would come out, and when the people get booed, and he'll come out and be dancing and pushing their ass off the stage. And man, Showtime at the Apollo is such a memory in a lot of our lives because we shut Saturday night down. We shut Saturday night down for Showtime at the Apollo, especially if somebody big was on there. And so, in saying that, KiKi, in my opinion, was the Vanna White of our community. And Vanna White is the Wheel of Fortune lady that spin the wheel, but that spin the letters around. But she was bigger than that. She was a face for that brand. And KiKi Shepard was definitely a face of Showtime at the Apollo. And not only just a face, KiKi showed that beauty was definitely in black. Because at that time, they tried to make the darker hue feel like that was not attractive, feel like that was not marketable, feel like less than. And that's when, honestly, within our community, I'm talking about, that's when, light skin, long hair, and all this other stuff would get a lot more attention than dark skin. Well, KiKi, in my opinion, she didn't change all that. She was the exception to their rule. She was the exception to their rule. She was the way we look at things now. I'm kind of mad, man. It was like, y'all was pulling for the little light-skinned dudes back then, and then now y'all pull for the dark-skinned dudes. And it's like I miss, never mind, whatever. My baby got me, god damn it. Huh. But back then, KiKi made young black girls feel like they was worth it, like they was worth something. Like you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Nobody can go. KiKi can stand. KiKi could have stood next to a lot of these folks a day ago before she passed away. And outshined them. And in my opinion, just like Felicia Rashad, still of age where she can stand next to somebody of nowadays with all these attachments and shut them down. KiKi was that kind of, if I'm not mistaken, I don't never remember her wearing a wig, but even if she wore a wig, a wig, that ain't nothing. Some of y'all wear whole heads. So KiKi was definitely the beauty in black, and made things, in my opinion, made the women in Jet Magazine and other places like that look even more appealing, because it's like she was put on TV to show that, man, although she's not light, bright, and damn near white, she's beautiful. So KiKi means a lot to our community, and God rest and God bless her family. She is definitely a legend, and in all of our hearts in our community, she is definitely a pillar in our community, because you go back, why do they have like old Showtime at the Apollo? Like I know Netflix and all these other streaming services be having series old school series on their platform. I wonder if somebody got Showtime at the Apollo. But if they do, go back. And matter of fact, YouTube will do it. Go Google. If y'all think I'm lying, for the ones who wasn't around during that time, go Google early episodes of Showtime at the Apollo and tell me about KiKi. Tell me about Miss KiKi Shepard. Because guess what? She also didn't even put herself out there like no floozy to get attention. And I ain't gonna lie, I wish some of the young ladies look at some of the older series and things like that, and the black ladies, the women that have paved the way where they didn't have to put their body on the line in order to get attention. I wish they would look at some of this stuff. I wish they would go back and look at the elegance that they had back in the day, and then with all to each his own, but then look at baddies and see if we really, if they will really be, if they hard work was worth it. Like, what was all of the hard work that they put forth, that the women put forth, that black women put forth, was it worth y'all being on TV scrapping like animals? And I said it is what it is. You know, y'all look at it like entertainment, but I look at it like, yo, that's being portrayed, and that's something that on that tube, that TV go all around the world. And that's the image that folks that don't know us getting. They think that African Americans act like that. We don't act like that. I mean, that was like once upon a time when the movies would get around the world, like Boys in the Hood and all those other movies, and it's like they thought all of us was gangsters and killing ourselves and doing drive-bys. Not killing ourselves, but killing each other and doing drive-bys. The message that we put in through that tube is going all around the world. And honestly, man, I just think about the women back then, of what they had to do and the elegance in which they did it. Now, there was a lane that certain women did they little stuff. Shout out to Pam Grier. But that wasn't the norm. Now it's the norm. And I think we got to switch it back around. So kudos to KiKi. Speaking of Michael B. Jordan has won, what do they call it, Academy Award at the Oscars, and he is the 6th black man to do so. Let me tell you something, man. That is such a high honor. But I hate to say this, but we got to stop waiting on that validation that they want to give us and start honoring ourselves. Why don't we have an Oscar? Matter of fact, don't call it an Oscar. Call it a Craig. Or you got the Day. You won a Day. Man, I'm telling y'all, if we honor our awards, we won't be so, what up, Nana? We won't be so crazy when we finally get our just due from them. Because I'm looking at it like, man, it's such a high honor. Michael B. Jordan did his thing. If you saw Sinners, you know daggone well he put it down, not in one role, but two. Played 2 roles. Crazy. He ain't the only one to play 2 roles, but to play twin brothers in the manner which he did it and be believable, like you really thought those were twin brothers, 2 different people. Excellent job. Excellent job. However, I want our awards to be that award that everybody spread around when he win, and not waiting on them. You know, because we have to do 3-4 times the job to get the same amount of credit for one in which they do. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I'm not shitting on no other person over on the other side of the street. y'all do an excellent job at honoring what y'all want to honor. Y'all do an excellent job at building or creating value behind what you want to create value behind. Right? I mean, that's the reason why we got all, like, y'all like wondering why all of the highest leagues and the highest this and the highest that is owned by them, or not by them, but not by us. You wonder that. And then you look at the communities. Why are they communities so much beautiful? They got big houses and gates, and the grass is green and all this other stuff. And then we go to our community and pop bottles and trash and all kind of stuff all around. And let me see. Nana said the NAA, which you can't call it AA anymore. I think it's the NAACP Image Awards, often dubbed the Black Oscars. This is true. However, I want that energy. I want that same energy. I want that same honor. Matter of fact, I want that to be the top award, in which when they win it, they like, yeah. Versus, I've been waiting all my life for an Oscar, and I'm only the 6th black man to win it out of 600 white dudes. And hey, to each his own on them. That's y'all make the decisions on that. Only thing I'm saying is we got to take honor in our own stuff, because it's not the ghetto if you don't throw trash all over the place. It's a neighborhood. It's not the ghetto if you don't bust bottles and glass and trash and you know, going in people's stuff and no respect for anything that you own in your neighborhood. It if you had that respect for your neighborhood, it wouldn't be the ghetto. Our neighborhoods used to be very desirable, where you knew every family in the house, in down the block. You knew what family lived in there. You know what kids, y'all play with their kids, they play with y'all kids. We had our own stores. Matter of fact, my grandfather had a candy store that he built on the porch and sold everything that they sold at the corner store out of his store. And it was one time I went and bought a candy bar down the street. And he said, "Where you get that candy bar from?" And I was like, "I got it from the corner store." And he got mad. He was pissed. And at that time, being a kid, I didn't understand why he was mad. Yeah, where you get that candy? You don't have this kind. I don't care. You could have bought a candy bar. You ain't got this kind. I want to whatchamacallit. You got Snickers. So it took for me to get older to understand, oh, buy from him, keep the money in the community. Buy from them down the block, money go overseas. And it don't matter even if it was 50, was it 50 cents for a candy bar back in the day? Or it's 25. It was 50 cents. I think it was 50 cents for a Snicker, because the Snicker was like, you know, that was like the candy of candies. That was like the adult candy. You knew you was grown when you got a Snicker back in the day. But I understand what he was saying. Damn. Yeah, keep the money in the community. And that's the only thing that I'm saying is, if we honor our stuff the way we sit back and wait for to be honored by others, our stuff can be just as, if not even more valuable. We the creators. We the innovators. Everybody around this world have mimicked us in some way, shape, or form, whether it's our music, our style, our fashion, our whatever, our swag, our language, the way we talk. Now they'll talk about it. Oh, you're uneducated and get on that right now. But as soon as they get the hang of it, it's cool. Fist bump. Fist bump. Remember, fist bump. All my life that's been called the pound or dap. But they get a what did they do? What strange handshake was that Barack and Michelle did? Fist bump. Fucking fist bump. When in your black ass life have you heard fist bump? You ever heard your uncles go down the block and hey, what's up, dog? Nothing, man. And fist bump, bruh. Fist bump. I ain't heard it. Give me that. Give me pound. Can't say give me pound right now, but you know, because that's violation and all these rules. But give me pound. Give me 5 on the black hand side, and then they take their hand and skin it like that. Cool. We so freaking creative. And then let's not talk about how smart black women is. Didn't black women calculate or do the math to calculate for the spaceship to take off? They couldn't even get the damn thing to take off or land right. And it took black women to calculate that correctly in order for that to work right. Imagine if we put them smarts and that energy towards our community. And I'm not Xing nobody out, because I said every other community have done a great job building their community. Let's do ours. Let's do ours like that. Why folk come? That's right. Why folk come? We can't put the same energy behind our shit. And I'm not finna get on here and talk about why we can't, because we know why we can't. We throw that out all the time. Yeah, we can't get along because of this and that and this and that. No, I'm here to say, let's do it. Let's do it. Shout out to Tracy. I see you out there, Tracy. Y'all get ready, man. Sunday night at 7 p.m. on Bold and Driven EP. We gonna have the T is for Tracy, a new podcast coming to Bold and Driven EP at formaldehyde.com. I don't know what the hell. I just felt like I had to add a .com on that. But man, get ready. Tracy gonna be putting it down, man. We're gonna be talking about that toxic. So we're gonna talk about the toxic on Tracy. The T is for Tracy. But tonight, I'm telling y'all what we can do. Let's stop beating each other over the head from a business standpoint and help each other. We try to pinch every little dollar out of each other. And we'll fight each other and kill each other over that dollar. When sometimes it's just like, yo, I know you ain't got it. I got it. But here's what you can do that we can barter. We can make a barter deal. I recently did it. I recently bartered with somebody on some tickets. Hey, yo, I got 2 Laugh Mania tickets, man, or 3 or whatever, or 5 or 10, if you can complete this assignment for me. Instead of saying, no, I want the money. I want the money. And I need you to pay me my money. Well, I ain't got all of it. Nope, I need all mine. Hey, y'all, if you don't see the condition of the world right now, you better start figuring out how to get along and how to say, oh, shit, you got bread? Well, I got bologna. Who got the cheese? Because we got to be making some sandwiches on this block. Instead of saying, I got all the bread, and I know they need bread to make sandwiches, but I ain't giving them none of my bread. But you ain't got no damn meat or no cheese. But you hoarding the bread that you got. We better come up off of that. We better come up off this attitude. Take care where you lay your head. Take care of it. Take care of where you lay your head. They do theirs. I go through them communities all the time, be like, it is beautiful. And then they be like, what the hell your black ass doing riding through our neighborhood? Now, y'all rude as shit, but y'all kind of got every right. Because we got to get that swag about ourselves and say, hey, you're not finna come over here fucking up our neighborhood. And that's whether it's us, them, or anybody else. I remember the block when the block looked after the block. Hey, man, who that is right there? They ain't supposed to be on this block. We done seen, and I ain't talking about no gangbanging shit. I'm talking about your grandmama and them on the porch. Who that boy? I ain't never seen that boy before around here. Where he from? Who his mama? Who did that? Oh, no, hell no. Tell them kids over there is bad. Tell them take his ass back over there around his block. See, that's foreign language nowadays because everybody is such, they hoarding everything. Is hoarding the correct word? It might not be, but I sound educated as shit. It might not be. But anyway, everybody is being so selfish. Everybody is being so we're so individualized nowadays. Meaning, I got my house, can't nobody come stay with me. I ain't helping nobody, and ain't nobody getting nothing. We got to lose that attitude. We got to think about building. How can we build? Let me tell you something. I can do some amazing stuff by myself, but boy, if I got some god doggone help, oh my God. And I think our whole problem is once the job is complete, we want to sit back, beat our chest and say, look at what I did. All by myself. I ain't need nobody help. It ain't nobody on this earth that's been successful that didn't need somebody's help. It's all me. I did it. Nobody get the credit for it. You stupid as hell. You're good. You're good at a lot of things, but you're not an expert at anything. See, I already know what my strengths and weaknesses are. And I'm never about to enter a zone that I know I'm weak at when I know somebody else is strong. Hey, look, I respect you know that better than me, man. Handle your business. Tell me how the outcome is. How can I help to have it be a better outcome? But I can't take the lead on that because I don't know about it. Versus if it's something I know about, I'm still not ashamed to say, hey, come over here. Join me. We can be strong. Man, look, that's the reason why the T is for Tracy on Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Say, Tracy, you got a lot to say. You need to come on over to Bold and Driven. I had that before where I told somebody, man, you strong than a mug. You need to come over to Bold and Driven. No, I got my own YouTube channel that I'm building and I'm just building my own. And you got 70 subscriptions in 7 years versus all of us saying, come on over to Bold and Driven. Come on over to Bold and Driven. Come on over to Bold and Driven, and we build this thing together. If Bold and Driven wasn't around, it ain't got to be mine. It ain't got to be me. Shoot. If you had Scared and Scared and Crazy EP, shit, if I ain't got Bold and Driven EP already going with a few people on it, I'm going to Scared and Not Delivered or EP or whatever the hell your channel is. Building together. But us, nope, we don't want to do it. I'm not going over there. I don't want my followers. I got my 70 followers. I don't want them to get my 70. Come on, y'all. Fuck out of here. So, lastly, what I want to talk about is Bam Adebayo scored 83 points in a single NBA game. 83 points in the top league in the world in a single game. And folks want to sit back on a fat ass and ridicule and down him because he didn't do it the way they think he should have done it. First of all, silly bastards. It is hard to score 8 points in the damn NBA. Ask a few people that played in the NBA. I know some that only average 3. Some ain't even got 8 for their whole career, let alone 83 points in a single game. You can't score 83 points in the 7U AAU game with your grown fat ass. But these people want to sit back and talk about Bam. He shot 43 free throws. I can give you 43 free throws right now, and you could not hit half of them. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. You couldn't hit half of them. And let's take away this. You ain't even running in no damn game. So you're not tired. You're not winded. You're not putting up other shots. You're not getting fouled. Not touch fouls. Hammered. Look, watch the game. Watch the game. You could just shoot. I can give you 43 straight up free throws. I guarantee you your ass can't hit half of them. Guarantee you. So he hit 36 points, right? Let me break this game down to y'all for the ones who said he should have stopped at 81 because he should have respected Kobe and all this other stuff. First of all, let's talk about Mr. Kobe Bryant. I did not respect Kobe Bryant, the number 8 Kobe Bryant, the young one that was real brash and arrogant. I didn't like that Kobe. But I came to love number 24. Number 24 was at the point where he became that man, and he will chop your head off to win. You can't say you don't love Kobe if you love Mike, because Mike had the same mentality. At the end of the day, Kobe would have broke Kobe's record if he had the opportunity. See, that's what people not understanding. When Kobe scored 81 points, I want to break it down for the ones who don't know. Do you realize that Kobe had 51 points at the end of the quarter, at the end of the third quarter? He had 62 points with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter while they were up 18 points. And that's for the people who said Coach Spo was wrong. They was blowing the team out. Bam had no business being in there. Kobe was in the same game. Everybody want to change the narrative and say, well, Kobe, they needed his points because it was a close game. It was a close game until the fourth quarter. Now, Kobe had 62 points. They up by 18 with 4 minutes left. He could have went to the bench. He had 62 points, right? So that means Kobe scored 20 points in 4 minutes. Do you think he did a lot of passing during that 4 minutes? Hell no. Do you think they was in fear of losing the game in that 4 minutes? Hell no. Was Kobe going? Kobe would have went for 100 if he could have. What up, Jabari? Kobe wouldn't have stopped. Why should he? Exactly. Kobe was trying to get to 100 points when he scored 81. His next teammate, see, you got to look shit up. I can't stand people who want to have such outrage, but they don't look at nothing. I went back and watched Kobe score his 81 points after Bam scored his 83. The game was pretty similar. It was pretty similar. Kobe, they didn't need Kobe during those 4 minutes, and that was 20 more points he scored within that 4 minutes to get to 81 points. Okay? And Toronto at the time, although they had Jalen Rose, although they had Chris Bosh, they were seen as a sorry-ass team. Toronto at the time was seen as a sorry-ass team. Now, I told y'all at the end of the third, Kobe had 51, right? At the end of the third, Bam had 62. Bam had 62. So let's switch real quick. Let's just say, for instance, if Bam was the one with 81-point record and Kobe, God rest his soul, was in position with 62 points at the end of the third, y'all don't think Kobe would have went to break that record? Matter of fact, anybody in the NBA, if they sitting on 62 points at the end of the third, they're going to try to break that record, being the competitor that they are. And they're not thinking about shit you talking about. For the ones who say he should have stopped at 81 so he could have tied Kobe. Then on top of that, I also heard this mess where they said his name don't sound right with Wilt and Kobe. Well, who name sounds right? Who name? Do you want Luka? Because I'm going to be for real with you. The way that they let him shoot, if he ever get in shape, he's going to break that damn record. If he ever get in shape, Luka's problem is he ain't in shape. Yeah, I don't care what nobody say. If he went to the Miami Heat and they did that body fat shit on Luka and got him in shape, why you think Bam was able to run so long? He in shape. It take a lot of conditioning to be sitting at 81 points and you got 2 free throws. Who told y'all that was easy? Where these motherfuckers that think that they can hit free throws? You ain't even got to be in no game. Your ass can't hit no free throws at the park. Who are these folks that think that this man got a chance at being in the record books as one of the highest scoring all-time greats? Nobody has reached 80 points except for Kobe and Wilt. He got the opportunity to reach 80 points in a game. And there's a few that reach 70. There's a few that reach 60. There's a lot that reach 50. A lot of great players. But he got the opportunity to reach 80 points in a game. And y'all said he should stop because his name don't sound right to score 80 points in y'all book. His name don't match. Kobe name didn't match either. Oh, and let me say this. Where's this imaginary fan base that at the time Kobe scored the 81 points was celebrating in glory? Because from what I understand, when Kobe hit that 81, and I wasn't there, but I was an adult at the time. Nobody was down with him scoring 81 points, and they called him a freaking ball hog. They said they would never want to be on a team that he was on. What up, Bruce? Appreciate you, brother, for dropping in. We are talking about Bam's 83 points right now. If you wasn't a Lakers fan, raise your freaking hand if you was happy when Kobe Bryant scored 81 points. Some of y'all didn't give a damn about Kobe until he passed away. Stop playing. When he was seen as selfish, he was seen as a one-man show. He was seen as nobody else wanted to go and play with him on the Lakers. He was seen as all that at one point, especially when that 81 went down. Because what y'all don't understand is before that game, Kobe did have 62 points at the end of the third quarter of one of the games versus the Mavericks that they ended up taking him out of that game, and he didn't play the fourth quarter. And I'm sure he cussed Phil out at that time because he wanted to get more points. That was the year that Kobe was going crazy. 50 ball, 60 ball, 70. He was going crazy that year. His points was crazy that year. Then he hit that 81 and he was seen as selfish and all this other stuff. So where this crusade of fans, this whole sea of fans at the time when Kobe scored 81 and they were all out in the streets partying as if a championship had taken place. And then this 81 was such a number and so valuable that they don't want no other NBA player to touch it unless they have a name, unless they have a branded name. Where was this at? I dare y'all to go back and watch Kobe's 81. Hey, he shot 43 free throws. Kobe's last, by the way, Bam's last 4 points that he got to 83 was free throws, right? Kobe's last 4 points that he got to 81 was what kind of shot? What kind of shot was it? Go back and look at 79 through 81. And you tell me if he hit a three and he was falling out of bounds, or did he dunk on somebody? Did he lay it up? Go to the tape. That's the best thing in the world that happened with Kobe Bryant's 81 points to compare to Bam's 83 is that both of them are on video. Both of them are on video. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm going to talk about life. I'm going to switch this in a minute. I'm going to talk about life. If you ever are in position to seal your name in any record book, to put your name by greatness and greatness all around you, and you hit the break, then you're the only reason why you'll never be great. Because I'm not going to hit the break. I'm going to keep on going. Nobody going to tell me because my name ain't this that I can't do this. Shout out to Bam Adebayo. But this is what I want to say. This really showed me the condition in which America is in. And I'm not talking about the political condition, because we know what condition we in with that. I'm talking about just from a human standpoint. We will hate on anything. We will hate on anybody's accomplishments, and social media has given us the platform to throw bricks and hide our face. It's people on social media that no matter what, if you said Jesus came back, they'll be like, Jesus, he ain't even that tall. They'll find a way. They'll find a way to speak negative just to get attention for themselves. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I ain't seen an NBA player yet. Well, that's not true. That's not true. But I have not seen respectable NBA players down the fact that Bam broke the record. I've seen all of them say, man, we knew he got this. If Miami turned him loose, Bam got the skills. Michael Beasley, who has been undefeated for the longest time in one-on-one basketball, mentioned that Bam Adebayo is the only one to beat him in a one-on-one game. So all this damn hating, you gotta hate. You can't commend nobody. You gotta hate. Somebody gotta come through. I bet you any money I'm gonna go back to Michael B. Jordan. Did y'all ever think that we would have two very extremely famous Michael Jordans on Earth? Like, you only thought you were only gonna see one famous ass Michael Jordan. Like, Michael Jordan is it. When Michael B. Jordan came out, I said, man, that's kind of messed up that your name is Michael B. Jordan, dog. That's some shoes to fill. But I got to say, my man, Michael B. Jordan, keep going, bro. I like Creed. Make another Creed. I like Creed. Yeah, dog. I like Creed. But Michael B. Jordan did what he did. Watch somebody find some negative shit to say about it. Sinners, wasn't he? I ain't even like Sinners that much, and
He ain't even do it. It was low budget. They was singing too much in cinema. I don't like when they couldn't go outside because my mama used to have me inside all the time, and it just reminded me that I was kept inside. So
y'all will find any damn thing to hate on. That's what I can't stand, and that's America. That's America. He got his Laughmania sweater on. That ain't even the Laughmania 3 sweater. That's his last year's sweater. People will hate on any damn thing. People will hate on anything. So I'm going to tell y'all out here, the ones that's striving to be great, block out the noise, man. Whether you're doing something right or wrong, somebody going to have some shit to say about it. And I'm going to tell you like this. I'd rather y'all, you can say what you want to say about me, because when you saying something about me, it's letting me know that I am doing something. And matter of fact, 9 times out of 10, when you got to criticize it or whatever, I'm doing something right. Because you ain't gonna criticize when somebody obviously doing something wrong. You just gonna sit your ass back and say, look at them, they messing up. Look, right there. They messing up. You'll just sit back and criticize. But if they doing something right, you're gonna be very vocal to try to get other people to think like you think. I hate you bastards like that. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all suck, and y'all see somebody who's good, and y'all don't want y'all don't want them to get attention, so you're gonna try to point out what's negative about them so that nobody can see what's negative about you. Nana said he was great. I love him as Killmonger. Oh my God. Matter of fact, don't make me go and watch that again, Nana. I got to do it anyway because it's almost time for me to watch. I try to watch Black Panther at least once a year. But my boy, the Black Panther, I'm sad he gone, man. Great dude. That was a great dude. I used to love his whatever he did. I used to love it. He played James Brown, y'all. Oh my God, funny. Bruce said people will criticize the form even though the shot was perfect. Exactly. People will criticize everything that you do. You lose weight. If you don't lose it the way they think you should have lost weight, they're going to talk shit. You gain weight and you don't gain weight the way they think you should gain weight, they're going to talk shit. Bam Adebayo had 83 points. I don't give a shit if they let him lay it up 83 times and he had 160, 70 points, 69, 169. How much is the damn math on that? 169? What was it times 2? 166. Whatever it is. I wouldn't have gave a damn. That is in an NBA game. Do y'all know how hard it is for folks to make it to the NBA, let alone be a standout player in the NBA, let alone break records in the NBA? If it was easy. Oh, remember when y'all said because he did it on the Washington Wizards? Can y'all go back ever since Bam broke that record and see what the highest point total that somebody scored on the Wizards since then? If you can find 40 points out of that, I'll eat your damn hat. Since they suck, since it's that easy. Let me tell you something. I don't give a damn if that team got the NBA logo on it. They are legitimate because there's only 300 plus jobs in the NBA when it comes to players, and there's millions of kids going for those 300 positions. So that means they taking top level folks. You're not finna be no scrub in the NBA. I don't care how bad y'all. I think Rudy Gobert is the worst thing to ever run. But Rudy Gobert will kick the shit out of 95% of the freaking public in basketball. I'm gonna say in fighting too. You ain't gonna choke Rudy like Draymond did. We get wrapped up into that couch coaching shit too much. When we talking about the quarterbacks and some of you bastards can't throw the ball to your son that's at the next house. Too much hating when somebody accomplished something huge. And we sit back. That is the tone of the damn United States, is the hate. Tate think he all that. I saw them 6 people pop in his lobby. Y'all get out of his lobby, y'all. Let him talk to himself. I don't give a damn about talking to myself, whether that number's 0 or whether that number is 100. Talk to my damn self. But I appreciate the ones who stopped through. Who the hell he think he is? A comedy promoter? He only put on 4 shows. 4 hella shows. Going on my 5th one. In my 5th one. 1, 3, 4. 4, 5. I don't know. I'll count them when I get off air. He think he let putting it don't even be funny people at his show. Shit. You better ask somebody. He ain't. I remember one time he ain't funny. Ain't nobody gonna listen to him on the radio. Hey, award-winning radio show. He ain't. He think he let he was a co-host when he run that award. But I bet you any money he ain't gonna be no good as a host. Award-winning host. That was with the Bad Squad, and the Bad Squad was carrying him because he wouldn't let them shine on, and he was taking up all the time. TMI News, award-winning show. Award-winning produced show. Well, the only reason why he won that is because Natasha was in there, and you damn right. You damn right. Natasha, great. However, Mr. TMI, award-winning host. Award-winning host. So you can find everything you want to find to hate. I remember people saying, I ain't going to his stuff because ain't nobody else going to be there. Oh, yeah? Well, I'm going to tell y'all, we had over 100 nobodies. And we turned 30 more nobodies away for Laugh-O-Mania 1. Then Laugh-O-Mania 2 had 300 plus screaming nobodies in the building. Summer Comedy Slam. Another 100 plus nobodies. Ain't nobody gonna buy no damn ticket. Ain't nobody going. They ain't going. We had another 100 in the building. Laugh-O-Mania 3. I already know. I saw it. Tickets gonna be gone. Tickets gonna be gone. So we getting ready for Laugh-O-Mania 3, which is gonna be the best one yet. And I know I brought this back around to Laugh-O-Mania 3 because that's what I'm supposed to do. However, I'm just trying to get y'all to see it ain't no need to hate. If we don't hate and we like, wait a minute. Let me look at this. Okay, they got something nice over there. I'm finna go check it out. Matter of fact, I offer this. I'm finna see if I can partner with them to offer this, and we can do this thing even bigger. If we thought like that, it wouldn't take so long for our stuff to blow up. Because I don't know what it is about us is we can't support nothing until it blow up. But guess what, y'all? It's too late. That's just like playing the stock market and saying, I'm not buying that damn stock until it get over $100. That stock ain't nothing but $1 a share right now. I'm not buying that cheap ass stock. Cap, I'm on air right now. I'm screaming at my phone. I ain't buying that cheap ass stock.
Hell no. And then when it get over $100, I should have bought that damn stock when it was $1. I could have been a gazillionaire if I'd have bought that damn stock. But we think we can't rock no apparel. We can't do nothing. We can't support no brand until it's big enough for us to support. Keep on thinking that way. Keep on thinking that way. Keep thinking that way. Because I'm telling you, y'all gonna. I remember when he was such and such. I tried to call him and he ain't picking up. You damn right. Because you wasn't calling when I was calling. When I was asking you. You wasn't doing when I was asking you. You wasn't supporting when I was asking you. You wasn't buying no tickets when I was asking you. And a lot of them be like, $65. I'm not paying no $65 on no ticket for him. But then let Benonce and them come to town. $65 is for the parking. When she come to town. And she don't even know you. And she ain't gonna even think about that $200 that you finna drop on a single ticket for her. She ain't gonna say, oh, I think that one individual person that spent their hard-earned money on that $200 ticket that when she got $42,000 in the building. Keep on waiting until it's too late. Nobody wasn't rocking for Destiny's Child when they was on Showtime at the Apollo. Trying to get on. Nobody wasn't, but now you got a whole hive. You got a whole hive that will murder you if you talk about her. You see what I'm saying? The broke only support brands with value, which is crazy to me. Which is crazy to me. Can I tell you this sweatshirt? Shout out to Keisha Tucker, All Kind of Sewing. She is a damn, where did you go, child? Overseas fashion designer. Got dog. Her stuff was overseas, presented overseas. However, Keisha I've been kicking. Look, not been kicking it, but Keisha been designing stuff for me. Gotta be 10 years now. This hat, that's bold and driven. This hat and everything, and sweater. Thank you, Keisha Tucker. This hat, I printed this hat my damn self. Got Mr. TMI on the side, bold and driven. I don't know which side, but you know. And it might be a little raggedy now because I rocks mine. I rocks my brand. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I had this hat on at church on Sunday. No, you're not wrong. No, you're not wrong at all. Because we think wearing those brands increase our value. See, I was talking about that earlier. We better start valuing our stuff. We better start valuing our stuff. Stop putting so much value in their stuff. And other folks' stuff. Our stuff, we need to value. I asked people to subscribe. Damn, you heard that? That was like a DJ mixing. I ask. I'm messing up. I asked people to subscribe to Bold and Driven EP, which is a free YouTube channel for now. And it's like twisting a damn arm. They can subscribe to that channel and not even think about that channel no more. I've asked to say, hey, subscribe to Bold and Driven, you know, help me out. That ain't even asking for no money out your pocket. It don't take up none of your subscription room, meaning like if you subscribe to mine, then you can't subscribe to somebody else's because you got too many subscriptions. It don't even work like that. If I ask y'all to follow me on Instagram or whatever, it's free. And y'all won't even do that. I'm not following him. He not finna have more followers than me. He not finna do more than me. Doesn't increase shit but their pockets. Absolutely. No. And it don't increase their pockets. It empty their pockets. I say this all the time, man. I'm going to put it like this. You take the average 20-year-old white guy and the average 20-year-old black guy. Average, not there's no absolutes in nothing. In every, in there's no absolutes in anything. So, but I'm saying on average, white guy is gonna have on. No. I'm gonna start with the black guy. Black guy gonna have on name brand hat if he wears a hat. Name brand sweater, which costs a great deal. Gonna have on some jewelry, more than likely. And I'm talking about, especially when I was growing up at the time, name brand jeans, crisp, iron, and crisp to the gods. Name brand socks that go with his name brand shoes. Outfit totals. I'm gonna be for real with you, y'all. I have seen outfits that total up to $1,500. No lie. No lie. No lie. However, bank account, 0. White guy, raggedy shirt, raggedy jeans, shoes that barely got a bottom to them, but has every beneficial banking, what do they call it, product that you could ever want. Now, I know they say that's because his father set him up and so and so and so and so. It don't matter who you get it, how you get it, how much you get, what you gonna do with it. Not buy no $500 pair of shoes. Not buy no $750 belt. That's the only thing I'm saying. Starched up. The whole can of goddamn starch. We used to crease our jeans so crusty that they could literally stand up on their own. And I'm going to tell y'all a secret. If the jeans shined with the crease, they was dirty. You took them damn jeans out of dirty clothes and ironed them. And now you got the whole house smelling like dirty pants. Got the whole house smelling like hot crotch because you ain't washed them damn clothes. But anyway, y'all, there will be no sports show this week on Wednesday. The fellas are off. However, on Thursday, make sure you tune in to Bold and Driven EP because authentic ears be putting it down. Can you be? Derek, they be putting it down with the topics. They have some great conversation, male-female conversation, bouncing off each other. And from a male perspective and a female perspective, they are on point. So make sure that y'all tune in for them. And then, again, this coming Sunday, let's welcome her with a crowd, Bold and Driven. Let's show out for Tracy. The T is for Tracy. So 7 p.m. on Sunday, let's show her some love, man. Let's welcome her to the squad with a warm listening audience. Now, again, Eventbrite, get your ticket for Laugh-O-Mania. I keep saying it and saying it because when they gone, they're gone. We can't stretch the building. The building only holds a certain amount. And once it's gone, it's gone. Some of y'all gonna be like, well, I just stand up. You can't stand up. Once they're gone, they're gone. So get your ticket now. Don't wait. Also, let me break this down. If you're gonna go, don't wait the last minute to get your ticket. When you get your ticket early, it really does help the event.
because we know how many people coming. We know what we got to prepare for, so on and so forth. But when you get your ticket the day or the day before, and then you get to the place and you say, they out of chicken, they out of this, they out of that, because they didn't know you were coming. They prepared for the crowd that prepaid. Because guess what? What if you don't come? Now they got a bunch of chicken left over. That's wasted money. So respect the events, and I'm talking about all of the shows that's going on in the all around, but definitely the DFW area. Respect the shows, man, and go ahead. If you're gonna support, get your ticket early. Get your ticket early. Don't wait till the day of. That is the hardest thing in the world to do. It puts the promoter and the venue in a hell of a spot when when they don't know what to expect. And we always want to give the ultimate show. We always want people to really be smiling when they leave up out of there from all standpoints. We take everything serious. So take us serious and show us some respect and get your tickets. Get your dang on tickets. Jabari said, don't worry about chicken leftovers. I got you. Mr. Dillinger finally pulled up. What up, bruh? What up, bruh? And Bruce, you crazy, man. Bruce, man, let me know if you coming too. I know you in Houston, but man, April 11th, man, come kick it with us because we're going to be doing our thing, man. So in saying that, I'm about to sign off. I thank y'all very much for listening. This has been great. I love, this platform, TMI News. I'm going to be God honest with y'all. Sometimes I be like, man, I'm tired. I ain't going to do it tonight. But when I do it and it's done, I feel that much better about it. So thank y'all so much for supporting. Again, invite everybody to Laugh-A-Mania because we want to blow this thing up, y'all. So everybody, Laugh-A-Mania, get your tickets. I'll holla, y'all. Peace.